All right, Lindsey, start of a new season. Obviously, you guys are coming off your best season. What are some things you've been working on in the off season, the past couple of weeks and practices?
Yeah, I with so many new players, we're introducing so many new concepts to all the girls. So it's really just kind of trying to make touch points on all of our new, concepts and structures for the girls to learn. And we've got 5 practices until our first game, so it's a lot in a little bit of time.
You guys mentioned a huge part of what happened over the off season. A lot of new players. Are there any challenges for you as a coach? To have all these new players and kind of get back to the level that you guys were at last year.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge. I think we've really made a step up in, just the level of player that we've brought in. So that really helps in terms of hockey IQ and not having to re-explain things over and over. But, in terms of learning who the players are and kind of what they react to and different things, that's our biggest challenge now. It's not necessarily the hockey part, so we're getting there.
Obviously, you guys lost a great deal of offense over the offseason. Obviously, Anita Fleming most recently. How are you guys, trying to focus on kind of rebuilding your offense?
Yeah, that's a ton of recruiting, which I think we have. I think our forwards are actually, again, a step up from last year. Our defense is where we're kind of trying to hone in on who our top 6 defenders are going to be for this year. And, again, we've got a little bit of time to figure that out. And, yeah.
Obviously, it's a tougher schedule going independent. A lot more ranked teams are going to come through your building and go through theirs. Do practices or any workouts get more increased because of that? Do you guys, have to train harder or work harder because of the top-heavy schedule?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say harder. I think the pace of practice and the standards we set for practice are quite different than last year. In that aspect, yes. But, Lucas kind of went in heavy at the beginning in terms of lifting, and now we're all kind of lifting up and going more into that speed dynamic part. So, it is quite different on the off-ice portion, but on ice, just different standards of practice.
Obviously, next week you play GCU. Last time we saw GCU, it was an interesting game.
Yes.
How do you think it's going to change from that game to this game, either on your team or that team? What do you think we should expect going into this matchup?
Yeah, both us and GCU had a ton of turnover, a ton of new girls coming in, and GCU did a really great job with recruiting. And you don't know a team until you play them every single season, especially with the amount of turnover that's happened. So I'm really excited to play them again, and I don't foresee any of the fighting to happen again. And I really think that the refs will help keep it in check now because they know that happened. So we have to go in and win hockey games. We can't go in and start fights. So it is what it is.
Last question for you, Lindsey. Obviously, big expectation. The big goal is to win a national title. But do you have any other expectations and goals for this season?
Yeah, we kind of made a few goals together as a team. I thought it was really important that the players are involved in that goal setting so that it was feasible and, they felt like they had a hand in helping. And one of those goals specifically was winning 70% of games against ranked opponents, which I thought was a very doable goal, very reachable goal. So, that's one that, we're aiming for right now.